I went to Starbucks to get a coffee and pulled up and realized that right behind me, also pulled up, was one of my teammates. And she had ordered coffee, and I got to the window to pay for mine. And I said, I would also like to pay for the person behind me. And so I was able to pay it forward. You know, we always have the opportunity to pay it forward. I don't think we always take advantage of it. Let me give you an example. So I, a few months ago, pulled up behind a friend at Starbucks in line for a coffee, and he paid for my food. He paid for my breakfast sandwich and a coffee. And I never took the opportunity to pay it forward. I just said, whoa, that's awesome. What a great day. I got a free meal. And I got to work today after buying Ashley's coffee and just feeling good about that, because I always think it's fun to be able to, you know, buy someone's coffee or their drink. It makes you feel good when you can give that to somebody, even something as simple as a coffee. And I got to work and she said, hey, thanks, I really appreciate that. I said, yeah, absolutely. And she said, well, and I paid for the person behind me, so I paid it forward. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. I never did that when the person at Starbucks paid for mine. I just left and said, oh, great, that's awesome, free drink and meal. So I guess I would challenge you to think beyond the gifts that you're given. I think a lot of times we get caught up in, well, this is a great thing that I've been given and I just want to enjoy it. When in reality, the very first thing we should think is, how can I now give this to more people? How can I now use this to pay it forward and share that blessing with even more people? Because I think you will find, as I'm starting to find and have found more recently, as we give more value to more people, more good things happen for us and in our lives and for the people around us. I am going to have an awesome opportunity next weekend to speak with a large group of prospective students for Wabash College about networking. And the idea is that we really want to share the fact that Wabash College has a fantastic alumni network. And not only to highlight that we have a great network, but to help those students better understand how they can network and connect and build relationships more effectively as they're getting into and working through their college career. So in that way, I really feel like I'm able to share value with more people by doing that talk. And I don't think I would have come across that opportunity had I not been doing these videos, had I not been sharing more value in other ways with the college and in other scenarios for the individuals who asked me to do this talk to know about what I'm doing. And thus far, I've not been paid for the speaking engagements I've done. That will change at some point because, and this is another topic to get into, but people value what they pay for. That being said, I think there really is an expectation, understanding that the value I'm going to share with these students will be enough that they feel will be worth the while and time to spend 15, 20, 30 minutes in conversation with these students about networking and about the networking culture of Wabash, and to really share that value. So maybe I can bring this in and wrap it up a little bit, and that's this. The more ways we can find to give our gifts and share our value, whatever that is, whether it's you are a great volunteer, or you're great at finances, or you're a great attorney, or you're a great athlete, or you're a great cook, or chef, or parent, or brother, or sister, whatever it is that you know you can share the most valuable possible in the best way possible that you enjoy most, find a way to give that away as often as possible, because good things will continue to happen for you if you recognize the value in that gift, to be able to give that gift away to even more people. And I think it just makes everyone around you feel better, more joyful, happier, more energetic, which then turns it back to you, which then creates a cycle of you being able to turn that back and give it back to even more people. So I think it's a very virtuous, awesome, exciting, fun cycle for you to get yourself into, and it just takes action. It takes a decision, it takes a way of thinking, and you just put it into practice on a more regular, consistent basis. So I hope you'll do that. I really hope that you'll start to recognize, if you haven't yet, maybe you have, but start recognizing the value and just giving as much as you can, because good things will happen for you. Have fun. Be awesome.